Wow,
Yeah.
that's an interesting sword.
Yeah, very interesting. I really love this one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm
Let me see if look at this.
yeah, it's totally unique.
Yeah. Look at the handle bead.
Yeah. I mean, the pommel, look at the pommel is quite a piece of jewelry in
Yeah,
itself.
it is.
You've
Yeah.
got some nice mail.
Very nice, man.
You can
Mhm.
clearly see the difference in the ring size between the aventail on the helmet
Mhm.
and the body of the male, where they're much bigger, heavier
Yes.
rings because,
Yes.
well, your body can handle that. I've got one of those shields.
In Georgia, they
It was,
use it a lot. Yeah.
yeah, a Georgian armorer who works in the Netherlands. He asked me to write an article on some bows in Svan, and he sent me as a present one he'd made of these. It's hanging on my wall over there, uh, and it's got a kind of rawhide wrapped handle. It's totally flat, but as a parrying shield, it'd be really quite good.
Yes, very
And
nice.
because it's layered metal riveted together, it's really strong.
Very
Yeah,
strong.
mine's more oval, but it's the same thing. I could get it off the wall and show it to you, but it would not compare to these. So it would only make me feel a bit sad. But it was a gift from somebody who I've seen pictures of his armoring work, where he restores European armor as well in the Netherlands, and it is just unbelievably good. Real artist. Oh, I love this.
Yeah. Integrated plate in riveted
Yeah,
nail.
yeah. This is a really classic thing, and the kind of almost conical helmet.
Yes.
It's almost just a cone, but that one you can see it's faceted. It's actually made of flat sections. I mean, it's not. It's probably one piece of metal, but they've been hammered out so
Yeah.
that they're kind of flat sections. This is all for design to make it look good. You see helmets of this style with the plates in armors that used to belong to the Crimean Khans, but
Yes.
also very high. Yeah, like what is it? The high nobility in Georgia, Stavi or something like that. My knowledge of Georgian is limited because Georgian is a really difficult language. Uh, but on the other hand, it's really old and it has its entirely own alphabet, which is so. I mean, it's like Armenian. They both have alphabets that were developed for them specifically when they became Christian, I think.
Yes.
And their alphabets developed after 1,000 years of people having alphabets. So they actually thought about how can we make it more specific and more useful for our language.
Mm.
And the result is in Georgian, I think there's quite a few letters that aren't used anymore because they don't exist in the modern spoken language, but they're still there. It's like Thai has a feature like that. Now, this type of sword I have seen in photographs from the Caucasus from the 1890s.
Yeah.
Exactly like that. I've never seen one of this quality
Yeah.
or this good a picture. I didn't realize how complex the flooring was because most of the ones I've seen were in scabbards with people wearing mails somewhere, like Chevsors and people like this up in the mountains. So this was, if you weren't wearing a shashka, this is probably the kind of sword you were wearing.
Yes.
You can see the Persian influence in the
Yes.
hilt design and the crossguard, but it's a wholly its own sword. It's
Yes.
all, I mean, if you in its scabbard, it would look something like a shamshir that
Yes.
was a bit straight. But once you take it out, you realize it's a whole different thing. Beautiful band. Oh, look at the decoration.
Beautiful.
The gold work is,
Very
and
nice.
these are woods, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. So looking at the photograph is not the same as being there. I've seen Woods steel band inlaid with gold, and it really jumps out at you
Yeah.
because the Woods has got that pattern in it, and then
Yeah.
the gold is so pure and strong, and it comes out. So that was a very nice band. And here we've got a nice selection of swords.
Yes.
Um,
You will see how beautiful. Look at this one.
oh,
Beat.
Zulfikar.
Zulfiqar.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
yeah.
Did
So a
you
lion's head
remember
to,
this S-shaped quillen we saw in one Persian shamshir? Do you remember?
yeah, yeah. It's normally more associated with European swords. And when you look at the way the lion's modeled, it's strongly influenced by European swords. But it's Zulfikar, so it's meant to represent the sword of Ali and the Prophet. And it's very nicely decorated.
Really?
Um, but I think the lion pommel reminds me that there's some epithet of Ali involving lion, or is
Yes,
there
yes.
something?
Ali and lion. There, yes.
Yeah, they're tight. I'm just looking at the unmounted sword above it, the blade.
Hmm.
That's got some significant gold work on it,
Yeah, very beautiful.
and a quite strong blade. Unusually long, straight tang. So I wonder what kind of handle it originally had,
Yeah, very
because that
good.
doesn't look like anything I recognise. But that's not saying a lot. It's a lot of
Look at
things I
the
don't
handle of
recognise.
this one.
Oh, so the handle is also inlaid with gold
Yeah,
and raised up, and the lion's got a tongue.
it does.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it? I wonder if it moves when you swing the sword around.
I
But
don't.
looking at the gold work on the blades, it's just
Yeah,
incredibly good.
magnificent, incredible.
So much symbolism
Yeah.
in one blade. But yeah, I've got to admit, I like the hilt. So there we have a small sword of some sort,
Hmm.
uh, which typical what the late 17th, early 18th century,
Yeah.
up until almost the 19th century, as infantry officers' swords. I think I'm not sure. I'm looking again at that unmounted saber blade.
Yes,
Um, it's got a very strong tang, hasn't it?
it
It looks
does.
really
Really strong
solid.
hit. Really solid.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it was meant for hitting things really hard. Looks quite effective. I mean, all the gold work may not have helped it, but it
Yes.
certainly would tend to show that the person who owned it was important. And it's got an inscription on the back of the blade, which I can't read,
Yeah.
and I don't even know what language it is. But
Here we have it.
right, so it's in Russian.
Yeah.
EEV Orush A. No, my Cyrillic's not good enough to read beautiful script like that.
Very nice
But
one.
again, getting close to it, look at that tang. Oh,
Yeah.
it's the same person or the same
Ah,
inscription on
that's right.
the
Let me
small sword.
see. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
The same. Yeah, the same writing. Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that's Gayor Gayorka. So could that be George? And
I don't
then
know. I don't read.
the surname first? Because the Yay EV could be like His Royal Highness or something like that. I don't know. I don't speak Russian. And then um Oru Jainik.
Mm,
Orogenic?
yeah,
I don't know.
unbelievable.
It's interesting. I mean, we've got to
Hey,
find
look
someone to
at this one.
translate
It's
that
one
for
of
us.
my favorite swords.
Oh, that's got a really interesting point shape.
Yeah.
It's almost like a 19th century general officer's hilt, like the Mamluk hilt, rather
Yes.
than a descendant from a Shamshir hilt,
Yes.
but
And
simplified
spatulated
and smooth.
quillen. Yeah.
Yeah, the quillions are very, very interesting, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because that spatulated design is old,
Yeah.
and that quillion block uh, actually looks older than the handle.
Yeah.
That looks quite antique. The blade itself, ah, is that point original or has it been reshaped?
I
Um,
don't think they reshaped it, but anyhow, no idea.
but who knows? Because sometimes the sword blade gets used for 300 years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but it's really nicely decorated.
Look at this.
Oh, yeah, the decoration is really top notch, isn't it? And
Yeah.
it also has a name on the back in Russian.
Yeah.
But I think that crossguard,
Mm.
that really, if it isn't an old one that's been remounted, it's been made copying an old one because it's got the right proportions for
Yeah.
16th, 17th century. It's quite old design.
Look at
So
this.
here we have more or less a killage blade mounted on a Western European hilt with a Persian Turkish style crossguard. This is multicultural, this sword.
Look at this.
Oh, the eagle. Yeah, we've got to have a nice eagle. But look at the decoration on the crossguard. That is so well,
Magnificent.
Caucasian, Persian,
Yes.
whatever. It's got that taste to it. And the fact they've left that kind of rhomboid diamond shape in the middle totally clear just to show off the watered steel.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. Look
That's the
at the
thing.
face of the eagle. Look at the eyes.
Yeah, he's quite haughty looking, isn't he?
Not in
Oh
a good
dear.
mood, huh?
Yeah, it's there's also an inscription on that blade as well, I think.
Oh,
As well as the
mm.
inscription on the back. Does that look like towards the right hand side of the picture, like there's various bits and pieces of Persian cartouches on there or something
Yeah,
like that?
yeah.
It could be worn down so it's not readable
Yes.
anymore.
Look at
But
this one.
again, very high grade.
Yeah.
Here's another one. Another interesting blade, well decorated. In this case, the crossguard looks more contemporary with everything else because it doesn't have that really old look to it. It looks more,
Look at this one. It's really
and it's got
nice.
initials on it and a crown, which is always a good sign. Very nice workmanship.
Yeah. And the shashka.
And now we have a chef. It really looks to me like I wonder if these were gifts.
Yeah. Surely. They were all gifts here in this Hermitage.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be very interesting to know if we know who. See, they probably know who the people were
Yeah,
that
yeah, they
gave them.
do.
Well,
They have
of
all
course, this
papers.
is Russia. They'd have the whole paperwork.
Yes, they do.
Um, but really interesting when you see things like this.
Look, Pete.
Yeah, see, there's a lot of gold on that. That's been built up like half a millimeter thick or something. Um,
Yeah, very
and
nice.
a classic Shashka hilt.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is yeah. So this is what the rich people were wearing.
Yeah. Look at this small kinjal. And also
Yeah.
look at the one on top, Pete.
That's like a card, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
The small kinjal, we're looking at the face that's against the body,
Mm.
which normally isn't see. So it's got leather panels and that, so it doesn't wear through your clothes. It also has an inscription in Cyrillic,
Yeah.
but just the designs on the hilt and the very top of the scabbard are so beautifully executed.
Yeah.
Then the other one, again, it's totally the top of the hilt of the knife and the scabbard fittings are all done on suite. It's all designed as a single piece.
Mm.
Really nice.
Look at this.
Oh, yeah, that's a solid little fella. Again, with somebody's name on it.
Yeah.
Crossed muskets and maybe a grenade or something or a helmet. So this is possibly a regimental
Yeah.
emblem.
Yes.
We need some of our Russian viewers to tell us the significance of some of these.
Look at this one.
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's really good looking.
Very nice. And look at this one.
So we couldn't make our mind up whether we wanted to be a Karma or a Khanjar.
Yeah. Very nice.
Still, the fittings for the scabbard are for a Karma or a Kinjal,
Yeah.
and the handle is definitely one. Oh, more of these
Yeah.
lovely guns.
And now
Or are
we
they
go
the
to
same
the
guns?
last one
Yeah.
of Caucasian.
Ah.
Look at this.
Oh, wow, that's really top level stuff, isn't it?
It is really lovely. Really
To
lovely.
me, that looks like quite an old blade compared to the fittings.
Yeah.
The fittings look 19th century,
Yeah.
or maybe last half of the 18th century. I don't know. I don't know enough. The blade looks old and solid,
Yes.
and probably was an heirloom that
Yes.
got refitted to new hilt and that. Really nicely done.
Yes. Look at these.
Oh, it's even better when you get up close. So it's inlaid ivory, which
Yeah.
is a technique that the Ottomans in the 15th and 16th century really liked.
Mhm.
Um, Weird double fullering on the blade. That's very unusual from what this is from my knowledge, not unusual in reality. Then
Caucasians
we can,
use different sets of fullers, right? Different styles, really.
yeah, yeah. They had all kinds of ideas
Yes.
about how fuller should be done. Oh, that's a nice shashka.
Nice. Yes.
Slightly different at the top of the blade. It's kind of been turned into a ricasso, but I think that's a fitting, like a kind of habaki type thing that fits between the handle and the blade and covers the back and front of the blade. And that's what it looks like. Oh, no, sorry, take that back. That was the mount that was holding it up in the case.
Yes.
There you go. I was entirely wrong.
Look at
Oh,
these
dear.
ones.
These old eyes. Again, really nice ones. It's interesting when they take them out of the scabbard. So when they're in the scabbard, they look very decorative. When you take them out of the scabbard, they look really serious weapons
Yes, they are. Yes.
because they are very serious weapons.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, beautiful scabbards. Again, that kind of two arrowhead X center mounting. That must have some significance for the area where it was made.
Yes.
See, such elegant swords. And a very nice gun.
Yeah.
That's more in the Persian style than the Turkish
Yes.
style, I would think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Look at these.
Oh, so the little holes are where bits of gold or
Yeah.
jewels or something were set in.
Yes.
And it's got an inscription.
Yes, it does. Yeah. Very nice.
I can't rotate it in my head.
Yeah.
I can see letters there, but they're upside down. So
Upside
the holes were probably the dots for the letters. So there's probably a shush.
Yeah. Sure. Yes.
Ah,
Look at this.
lovely stuff.
Yeah. Really nice. Look at this one,
The
Bede.
Caucasus was really famous for its metalwork, and looking at these, you can see why.
Yeah.
And the Shashka blades like this one have such inventiveness in the way they put their fullers in and the way they manage the shape. See, that one's almost straight for the first third, and then there's a gradual curve. So it's closer in design to, say, Persian and Turkish swords, even though it's almost straight. But these are fearsomely
Look at this
effective.
one, Bede. This one is lovely.
Wow. I've never seen one like that.
Yeah, exactly. Very
And
unique. Very unique, Bede.
yeah,
Look at this one.
you could stab with this because it would turn your wrist, and it's a straight blade, and it's not a clip point, but it's certainly sharpened on both edges, so it'd be good for stabbing.
Yes.
I wonder if that's a remounted Western European blade. It has the
I think
look of
they
a
have
back
such a
sword.
style. I saw in one book on a Caucasian style from Russia.
Oh, I don't know. I don't doubt the whole sword is Caucasian style. What I'm suggesting is that maybe the blade is an import.
Oh, the blade. Sorry. I misunderstood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I say, I've never seen a grip like that, but I could see somebody using it for getting the straight wrist for stabbing.
Another.
Oh yeah, that's lovely, isn't it?
Mhm. Very nice.
Very much in the imperial style. But again, the pommel is completely different shape.
Different shape, yes.
It's cut off and flat and with slight scoops.
Look
So
at
we've
these.
got, and again, different designs,
Different design.
but really knew how to integrate
Mm.
the metalwork with the leather and the velvet and the
Yes.
wood to produce an overall effect. It's very beautifully designed.
Pete, we finished the Caucasian now. Should we now then stop or continue for the next session?
Well, it depends on how long the next one is.
The next
I mean,
one is
this
not
was
very
good.
long. The next one is not very
Well,
long.
in that case, I think we can do it. It's only 10 past 10 at night here. And
Okay.
just looking at those pictures, it looks really interesting to me.
This
Because
time we
there are
go
several
a
things.
bit back. We go again these steppes in Central Asia,
Yeah, yeah.
also Caucasus, steppes, Central Asia. Those they're
But there's
excavated, I
also
think.
some ancient Rus stuff there. The helmet
Yeah.
and the straight sword look very Rus.
Yes, exactly.
The curved sword in the middle is one of those long diamond pointed sabers that was
Yes.
characteristic after the Mongol conquest.
Yes.
The one below looks really powerful and strong. So we've got mace heads, stirrups, the pommel and cantle covers from the saddle, um, arrowheads of all different types. I'm
Very
not
big
quite
one,
sure.
large
Oh,
ones.
axes. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're big. Because remember the Crimean Tartar arrows, which are similar size to the Mongol arrows when the Mongols first invaded, were 84 centimeters long, thereabouts. So not as long as Manchu arrows, but really long. And they had really strong heads because the design of Crimean Tartar bows was to shoot heavy arrows in the same way as Manchu bows were designed to shoot heavy arrows. So the idea is to um, get one of these arrows going really fast, but not at the level, say, a Persian bow or a Turkish bow, because we're talking about, combat arrows, really. These aren't sport for sport. See the point on that middle saber
Yeah.
and the narrow blade and the triangular section blades, and then it becomes a diamond section in the last fifth. Then the blade underneath it, it's got a very slight yeoman, but it's to bring the point up into an almost symmetrical shape so that it's better for stabbing
Yes.
and still good for cutting. It quite clearly, and that looks as though the tang is broken off. So the middle one and the top one are excavated.
Yes.
The top one is, well, the scabbard mountings are step mountings, but the shape of the hilt and the blade and that is very much European, Northern European, possibly.
Look at this.
Like, what's this, 14th century, 13th century?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah, it's excavated. Yeah. Look at this.
Yeah. Look at the scabbard fittings. I mean, the scabbard's completely rotted away, but the scabbard fittings have the light four-sided flower.
Yeah.
They're really, really attractive.
Very.
And the crossguard's not like, say, European swords of the era. It's more Oriental looking.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's Kievan. See, this looks very Kievan. It's a
I
nice
love these
helmet.
helmets.
Yeah. I mean, you could see a Viking wearing it. You could see a Timurid wearing it. I mean, they both had similar taste in helmets, and it's all faceted and shaped and grooved and.
I don't even know why this type of helmet always makes me like feel unsafe.
I think it's kind of the anonymous warrior.
Yeah.
You can't really see his face. You just see these menacing eyes.
Yeah.
But isn't it? Hasn't it got a perfect curve, that helmet?
Yeah.
It's
Magnificent.
it's just beautiful.
Really nice.
I love the eyebrows too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, these are
Oh
these.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thumb rings.
Yes, thumb rings.
Lovely thumb rings.
Yeah.
I've got one in the bottom left-hand one, which is probably walrus ivory. I've got a jade one from Iran in exactly that shape. I should make a copy of it that fits me. It's a little bit too small to shoot with for me. Then I think, I'm not sure. The black one could be bronze or it could be buffalo horn. It's hard to say. Probably
Pete,
bronze.
I'm
Yeah.
sure you've experienced that as well. You have a tightly, it fits very well, thumb ring. Some
Yeah.
days it fits well, some days it doesn't. Is it because you put on weight and lose weight?
No, it's because in hot weather your flesh swells up
Yes,
and
exactly.
in cold weather it shrinks.
It shrinks.
So
Yes.
if you go out in a cold morning and put your thumb ring on, it might be loose.
Yes.
And you go out in a hot morning and it might be a perfect fit. So, like, I've got this thumb
Yes.
ring here.
Yes.
Um, when I bought this in Turkey, um, it's not an antique, it's modern made by a very good thumb ring maker. And I bought it so it was a bit big,
Hmm.
so that in summer it would fit comfortably. And in winter, I could put a leather kulak in it and it would fit as well.
Yeah. Yes.
Because, he had a number to try.
Mhm.
And it's actually, I mean, despite all that decoration on it, it shoots really well. It's a good ring. It sits properly on the thumb so
Mhm.
that the string is pushing the ring into the thumb, not dragging it off.
Yes.
Um, it's a good ring. And these all have fairly short lips, which tends to make for a faster arrow. See,
Mhm.
these are all design features. Sometimes you make the lip bigger to distribute the force more evenly on your thumb. But if you're shooting an 80 or 90 pound bow, and honestly, I never shot more anything heavier than 80 pound regularly. The shorter rings are more comfortable. When you get to really heavy bows, I have a feeling that the more protection you've got, the better. But I don't know because I haven't. I've drawn 100 pound bows, but I get about halfway and my body says, "No, this is a stupid idea. You're going to dislocate something." Um, but 80 pounds, I could get full draw, and I don't think I could now, but
Mhm.
I'm working on it. Maybe I'll be able to. Um, See, these are belt fittings, aren't they? On the right, the little disc with
Yes.
the yeah,
Yes.
they're belt fittings with little loops to hang
Yes.
straps off and everything.
Yes.
Great idea. Those saddle pieces,
Hmm.
if you go to the Metropolitan Museum of Art, you can see ones made like this 400 years later in Tibet with exactly the same designs and shapes because they kept making them. This
Yes.
is a really nice shape for a saddle. The pommel is the square top part, so that just fits. It protects you and stops you sliding forward.
Yes.
And the curve where it goes down to meet the sidebars is really good for hooking your thigh in.
Yes.
The cantle is quite low,
Hmm.
so we're not talking about a cantle designed to stop a knight being knocked out of his saddle.
Yes.
It's designed to be able to get on quickly. I think it does provide enough support. You don't feel like you're going to slide off. I made one saddle with roughly these proportions, but I made a mistake in the sidebars. So when we put it on horses, they got angry with us. So we stopped putting it on horses because there's no point in having an angry horse. But we learned things. So these are interesting.
Yeah. You see that, V?
So
Really
these,
interesting source. They're all
they,
excavated, by the way. All excavated.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, well, yeah, and they, if I didn't, I don't know the dates of these, but they look Sarmatian,
Yes.
like
Yes.
second or third century AD. Because they like long swords,
Yes.
and they brought the sword slide with them. Uh, they also liked straight-handled swords.
Yes.
There's something vaguely Chinese about Sarmatian swords, or maybe there's something vaguely Sarmatian about some Chinese swords. Who knows? We've got nice arrowheads,
Yes.
three-bladed, some tanged, some socketed, which is typical.
Yes.
We've got daggers with those kind of antenna-like pommels. Also, typical of the steppe. So, but those daggers could go back like hundreds of years earlier.
Yes. Absolutely.
And there's a whole range of rings and buckle things
Yes.
down on the ground, which, yeah, should be nice. But
Yes.
that's really amazing stuff
Amazing.
because
I mean,
clearly these were buried in their scabbards, and the scabbards have rotted away, but the accretions have made a pattern. Long straight swords, probably double edged.
we have been discussing about Russian now, but in the past we did also not a long time ago Ukraine. Just the sheer amount of arms and armor in Russian Ukrainian museums, unbelievable.
Oh yeah. It's incredible how much there is.
Yeah, incredible.
Um,
Yeah,
the
incredible.
and the amount they've actually excavated as well, where they actually know where it comes from and
Yeah,
what period and that. It's not
yes,
like it's been going through the markets and then coming back and whatever.
yes,
I mean, these are clearly iron from the way they've
yes,
corroded.
yes.
Really solid, punchy little daggers. And see, the grips are designed to give you a really tight grip, whether you're stabbing or
Yes.
stabbing the other way. Really solid little fellas. This is a really traditional shape. You see that quite broad bladed short dagger,
Yeah.
and you think of, say, a Roman pugil,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
I mean, there's that kind of feeling about it. Um,
Yeah.
oh, well.